conversation. Shake that leaf, turn up the vibe. Grow talk, groove talk, keeping it live. From seed to sensation, no hesitation. We riding high, cultivation conversation. Drop that pH, raise that soul. Let the terps take control. Funky buds in every nation. Captain and G3, the cultivation station. Stay funky, stay green.
What is going on, everybody out there in podcast land? How are you?
Hello, my darlings.
Oh, how I missed the sound of that intro and the sight of the lively chat on the show. And the beautiful face of G3. How are you doing?
I am so thrilled to be here. I've missed you guys so much. It has been a minute, but we needed it. I'm glad we did it. So,
Yeah.
absence makes the heart grow fonder.
Sure does. Sure does. But yeah, we've been keeping busy. Man, yeah, keeping very busy. But it is summertime officially. It's hot as shit in the
Oh my God.
Northeast right now. So I got the window unit chugging away. I hope you don't mind the ambient mechanical sounds as you listen to your podcast later.
He was going to turn it off for you guys, and I told him he was insane and he wasn't allowed to do that. So we'll have to deal with a
we're
little
just-
bit of buzz. We don't want our cap to melt.
No, what was it you said? You said don't melt.
Don't let yourself on. No, don't let yourself on fire to keep others warm.
Yeah, boom. That's such a G3 nugget. Type of nuggets I miss.
I did not come up with that. I just use it. So, no
It's
plagiarism
all
here.
right. I love
Yeah,
it.
it's a good one though. I have to remind myself to do that. I'm a people pleaser, recovering people pleaser, and
That's good.
yeah,
That's good. Oh no, smoke ring doesn't hear anything. That's bad. I think that's on you though. Because we got Budsy Ohio
okay.
saying that that's a great saying and that he can hear you. So I don't know, man. You got to check that out. But maybe while you're doing it, we can give some shout outs here. We see Budsy, we got Smoke Ring, we got Mighty Mike, Stoned Owl, we got Neighborhood Skunk, we got Kevin Pierce, we got Nooch, Bandit for Meds, Christopher Moberly, Carney 3, man, everyone's here. Ohio
Thank
Auto
you for joining
Flowers.
us, guys. So exciting.
Yeah, so what is everybody smoking on tonight? Because, man, I'm excited for this segment. I've been saving something so special for when we came back.
Please tell me. I can't wait to hear about it.
Well, first you guys start posting in the chat. I'll call out some dank sounding strains. So
What do you guys got tonight? Light 'em up.
I got a visit. We had a visit from
Such a
Kush
good
Cat.
one.
He came out from California, and he visited old Captain and G3, and he brought some toad venom.
The first thing I did was ask him if it was real.
Oh, it's real. It's real.
It's
It's from Green Dragon Dispensary, I believe, in LA. It's real as can be. Real as it gets right here.
Ooh.
30.6% THC,
We
9.
need to
Right.
put moisture content on there too.
They should. I know. It says 30.6% THC. 30 point.
Ooh, did I see Kearney has golden goat?
It really doesn't give you anything. Like, I love how Pennsylvania gives you way more than this. It just says there's 0.09% CBD and 30.6% THC. So, real toad venom, okay? The bee's knees out there right now. They got cuts selling for 5 G's, man. Like, ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
I've never heard of anything quite so so crazy in my life. But I have to admit, it's dank as fuck. Dank as fuck. Like this smells like the gassiest, like chemiest cookies that you could ever conceive of. It is most definitely cookies. Because underneath that funk and that gas layer, you have that doughy, like brown sugar kind of note. You know what I mean? Like
Yep.
it's unmistakably cookies.
Yes.
Super dense bud. Okay, I kept the nicest one just for you guys.
Oh, pretty.
Super dense, little foxtails,
Love
and
them.
it's mostly purple. It's probably not picking it up that great on camera, but so this is mostly like a dark forest green purple nug, and it has that whitish appearance too, like the trichomes almost look like a fallen snow on top of it. They're very pretty, very pretty.
How poetic.
You see it a little bit? Yeah, you can kind of see that, right? But it is extremely awesome. Extremely awesome. I didn't think I'd like it as much as I do. So I don't know. I mean, you know,
like
is it worth a
Is
$5
Toad
grand for a
Venom-
cut?
no, nothing. No.
I would say no. Yeah, I mean, I
I mean,
can't imagine it
depends.
is.
If if you got that much money to burn, then by all means, baby, get it. But there is no one plant that's the end all be all. And I can guarantee you that specific plant is not the perfect medicine for everyone.
Oh,
So-
definitely not. Definitely not. It's that CIA weed, G3. It's that government-made, no healing quality cannabis to it. It just
like,
makes you
straight
like
to the moon.
zombified. But you can at least enjoy the smells and the sights while you're at it.
Pretty.
But I gotta say, Smoke Ring, I have not tried your Griswold's Family Tree. I'm ashamed to admit it. I've been smoking less lately. Do you
Good for
believe
you.
that? And I haven't even torn into that yet, man. But I'm saving that for another episode, if that's cool with you.
Oh, I went right through it. I'm putting together a whole smoke report for you, dude. With all your stuff. It was great. Smoke Ring sent us some
Oh yeah, dude.
fabulous flower. I really loved his
Fantastic.
Griswold Family Tree. It was great.
Oh, I'm
And I've
excited.
smoked that from multiple people, and it was beautiful. Loved it.
His was nice.
So pretty.
Well,
Ground up really well. Smelled amazing.
I will look forward to that very
It
much.
has. It's still like Griswold Family Tree. It still has like something so distinctly Alabrije about it, and I don't know how he does that with all of his plants.
Common
Like a-
lineages,
like a
I guess,
watermark.
yeah. Well, it's just like, again, we've talked about it's like a chef, just kind of like he likes what he likes, and he doesn't let the stuff that he doesn't like out of his kitchen. You know,
Yeah.
so it all just kind of has like, yeah, his signature all over it. Makes
I do
sense to
not
me, I
disagree
guess.
with you.
So shit. Toad
So
venom. The
what does
real
toad venom? What does she smell like?
She smells like a gassy kind of chemi cookies, and
Oh yeah, you said
I
these
would,
cookies.
yeah, I would definitely. So I don't know the lineage on it. Maybe I should, but it's got to have some kind of GMO in there. Toad venom lineage. Toad venom usually refers to the defensive secretions of the
AI,
actual
shoot me in the
toad venom.
fucking head.
The Bufo
You have
avularis.
to put strain afterwards.
Toad venom lineage.
Let me tell you about toad venom.
It's animal face crossed with sin mints.
Cinnamons. I've had animal face a bunch. That stuff puts me on my behind. It was like
Yeah.
I actually Animal Face was the first strain I smoked coming back from that incredibly long tolerance break, and she was way too intense. Like nearly greened out intense. It was too much. And I like took it slow. Took like a hit, 2 hits, and then I was like, that's it, I'm done. And I was like, whoa, that was too much. So yeah, I can understand why they say that that stuff is savage.
Oh man,
She makes you cough though.
a little bit. I will say, the taste comes through. It's important. If you're gonna pay $5,000 for a cut, it's got to taste like it smells. This one does. Not worth $5K, but I will say it's dank as fuck. And if you have the opportunity to sample some toad venom of your own, you should dive right in. Very
If
nice.
I paid five, do you have to sign like a I will not clone this plant, or can you do whatever you want with it after you pay somebody $5,000 for an immortal plant that can
I'd
be
like to see.
cloned over and over
I'd
and
like
over and
to
over
see
and over
someone try to issue a fucking "you cannot do what you want with my clone" clause.
Okay, so
after you
how is
pay
this
5K.
not like 2 months away from becoming plants in jars taking over cannabis and doing exactly what she did to the rare plant market? Just like cuts for everyone. There you go.
So I think what ends up happening, excuse me, is that it gets distributed to a very select group of friends and growers who are all on like the take, you know what I mean? Like it's all their incentive to keep it close to the vest and not let it get widely distributed.
So it's
they
not
can,
anybody who has $5,000 can get one. It's like you have to have $5,000 and know somebody and
correct.
be on a list somewhere.
Probably.
And
You
know
got to
it's
be
a handshake.
vetted and like in the network of trusted growers that they know won't fuck them over, perhaps. Or there's I don't even know if there's an actual clone market. Like all I hear is like, "Oh, it's the cut that cost $5K." Have you ever seen it for sale for $5K? Like I haven't. I've just heard it's
Wait, didn't we
it's
see
the
that
cut that
list?
cost $5K.
I thought somebody put.
Oh,
didn't
was
you-
that from Boston Clone Company? Yeah, I guess we did see that.
We did.
We did see it for sale for
literally did
5K.
see-
I think it's a lot of
We saw
hype
a
too.
list.
It's a lot of hype. You know
A
what I
lot of
mean?
them.
It's just like, oh, the cut costs $5K. It must be the best thing since sliced bread. Must be.
I've got a bridge to sell you.
You know,
That's
there's always new stuff coming.
period.
But this is what is super in right now. Right now.
There's a new hype strain every 2 years.
Every 2 years. Here, look. So this is. Oh my God! If it wouldn't be a show if I didn't do that.
God damn, that's pretty though. Holy crap! Go back to that.
Yeah, look. So. Oh no! Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Oh, well. There we go.
We're a little rusty.
You could say that again. This looks exactly like how that nug I just showed you looked. That forest green with kind of purple and like a really like it looks like snowy. Very cool. Very cool. Yeah, so I'm
Gorgeous.
convinced I got the right one. What do you got tonight, G3?
Ooh. I have. Let's see if you guys can read that. Ooh. Is it backwards?
Oh, here. Wait.
Yeah.
Right. There we go.
Queen's Banner.
Queen's Banner. Hell yeah.
So this is. Oh, and now I'm out of focus. It'll fix itself. I'll be fuzzy for a second. Hopefully it'll just.
Is it one you grew or from someone else?
No, this is from Kush Cat. This is really good.
Nice.
Oh, gosh, that was so weird when you muted yourself because the air conditioning stopped too. It was like so abrupt, and I hadn't
Sorry.
realized that I'd gotten used to it. Well, that was
Yeah,
crazy.
the ambient vibes. You're digging them
Yeah.
now.
Come on, I gotta do that.
So
Focus.
yeah, Kush Cat always brings the night owl strains. You know that. He's going to bring some toad venom, but he's also going to bring
Everything he
his
brought
bag of he brought dude, he had
his
a bag of
of
hash.
tricks.
Like he must have had 30 different little like pucks, of hash. You know what I'm talking about, like these things. All from like different hash makers and some of whom I've heard, a lot of really, really reputable, notable hash makers. And he just breaks out the bag of like, oh yeah, I got this at what fest was he at? I forget.
Oh my god, I
The
don't.
Jimmys or something like that. The Jimmy Awards, is that a thing? Am I just imagining? Yeah,
I
no, he breaks out the hash and he brings his
couldn't.
like, what was it, the Dr. Dabber?
Yes, yes. The switch.
The
Switch
Billies. Yeah, the Billies. I knew
the
I was, that
Billies.
was something like
Yeah,
that.
in New
Yeah.
York. That was the one we were supposed to go to in New York during 420.
Jimmy's. Like, that's what I used to
Yeah.
ask for on my ice cream. We get some Jimmy's on that.
Get it? Because the goats. Billy goat.
Oh, Billy's. I get it. I
The
get it. Okay.
Billies.
The hash goats makes sense.
Yes.
Yo, we got so fucking stoned though, smoking this Dr. Dabber. It was nice. It was nice. We were just like,
Everything was amazing.
Kush Cat's
Smelled
just like,
so
like,
good.
all right, like here you got to smell them all, right? Smell them all, and now follow your nose, like Toucan Sam, right? I'm just like, I am going to abuse this privilege, good sir. I really will. I promise. And I did. I did.
It was a spectacular evening.
I did. But yeah, how did I end up talking about that?
Because I have Queen's Banner from Kush Cat.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. So what I wanted to ask was, is it distinctly Queen's Banner,
Yes.
just like you remember?
Yes. She's got that like fruity, slightly honeysuckly, and then there's like something else in there, Just
I always thought Queen's Banner had that like maybe like cocoa butter or like
maybe
suntan
that's
lotion
it.
type of smell.
It's very like bright and happy, and she's lovely. And she's a sativa lean, I guess stimulating leaning if you're going to be particular about it. Sativa leaning 70/30, and she definitely feels more hybrid leaning to me than sativa leaning. Like she's very even, super even. You could use this all day long. I could smoke this at night without an issue.
I love
So,
a
I like
good
her very much.
50-50 balanced kind of strain.
Yeah. Kush Cat was like, you got to take more. You got to take more. You got to take more. And I was
I
like,
know, I
no,
know.
no, I can't take more. I totally should have, and I'm kicking myself
Right?
for not doing so. Because holy cow, I think the second one I tried from him once I got home was his strawberry popsicle.
Yeah, that one was good too.
Oh my god, it was so good. It smelled incredible. It tasted incredible. Like it translated beautifully. The effects were great. I was just
Yeah,
like,
dude.
oh my god, I have to grow this.
I know, like, well, we even got to try the West Coast Whistle,
Yes,
which
and that
is
was
the
amazing
cup winner.
too.
Like, he brought the cup winner, and I mean, I gotta say, I was blown away by it. I can see why it won the cup.
Yes.
It was sour diesel, like in auto form. Like that's what it was. I mean, really, truly, it was. I had a flashback to like 2006.
It was. The nostalgia was so strong with it.
It's got that bright green, just like it's like I always talk about texture. I know you guys probably think I'm so weird. The it's like a spongy quality to it. You know what I mean? It's not like this super dense nug like this toad venom. It's like a spongy. Yeah, no, it grinds up into a man. Yeah,
Do you
it
know
was
why
beautiful.
I think that is? Most of the time, you only really get that consistency, that kinetic sand falling off itself, like very specific texture when it has been dried and cured properly. So it is a really big indicator that that plant has the right amount of moisture in it still at the end, and it was steady the whole way. You don't have like super dry bits in it, you don't have super wet bits in it. It's even throughout, and when you can get it ground up really nice and even like that, it makes a huge difference in how it burns.
For sure. Well, we all know drying and curing is the real art of this process. I mean, that it is. You're not wrong about that. And
Right, so how can you tell if something was properly dried and cured if you're just on the receiving end of the product at the end? So texture,
yeah, texture.
flavor, smell. That's like, and visual appearance. Those are what you have to go on basically. And so that particular texture is a huge indicator. The texture and how it binds to itself.
Agree. Agree. Now, I'm like even, I'll even separate it further by texture. Like we can talk about the drying and the curing and what kind of difference that makes when it's in your fingers. But I think I go even further with like strain to strain and like what separates my favorites from like not my favorites. Oftentimes is like the little bits of stem. Like just if it's too stemmy. You know what I mean? Like when you grind up your weed and it's like there's just little bits of stem in every bowl. Like I don't like that very much. I want more bud, not little
Can that
stems.
can that be fixed?
It's like a gritty texture too.
Yes,
I'm
it does
sure it
screw up
can
the
be
texture.
if
Can it
if
be fixed with a grinder? I'm saying, can it be finished post harvest? If you have a really good grinder, can you fix it not being
I don't know.
perfectly grown if it's a little too stemmy, a little
I'm
too
not
coarse,
sure.
a little too
I
whatever?
haven't seen a grinder that can like sift out those little particulates that are not bud.
I'm just wondering if there's one that can like
it's
break it up in a homogeneous enough way.
where it doesn't
Like,
matter so
does the
much.
flour mill roll it close enough that it can break up those tiny stems, or do they survive?
Well,
Like, does your old mate grinder spin itself to oblivion, or do those stems survive? Is
so
there a
they
grinder
they
that can do
grind
it?
down even more, even finer than like the Santa Cruz shredder did. But I will say they are still in there, G3, and like it still affects flavor, and like it burns differently in a joint. There's so many reasons why I don't like those little stems from like the crow feet leaves, like all on like in between your nugs going up the helix. You got those little crow's feet leaves.
Yeah,
And
I don't like stems at all.
all up in there. I'm telling you, those will kill a grind real fast. Like it'll make it just not good. Not good. It just turns me off. I don't know what it is. Like it's a turn off. Stemmy
So many
grind. I don't like it.
standards. I have a 50-point checklist for good passing strain. Now we're gonna add texture and grind. Gosh, that's so jarring when you do that.
Sorry. You're
I
just
feel
gonna
like
have
I
to-
go deaf for a second.
gonna
I'm
have
like,
to
oh my
deal with
god,
me
did I lose
coughing
my
tonight.
hearing?
You're just gonna have to deal with me coughing.
No, I'll just be shocked and keep it to myself from now on. If you see me
What the
jump,
fuck you gonna do?
that's why. I'm gonna be shocked every single time it happens.
So yeah,
Oh, man.
yeah. Let's talk about
Let's
some
switch
growing,
gears
man.
because I want
Let's
to
talk
hear
about
about
some
your
growing.
your recent adventure.
Oh my God, which one?
In
So
your newfound menagerie, in
my newfound
your
menagerie,
new pets.
new pets. My,
Oh
I'm
my
not
gosh,
following.
never mind. Never
No.
mind.
Oh, whoa. Oh, you mean how I took in strays?
Yes.
You mean how I? So I am never taking in a clone ever again. I'm just not. It's not you, it's me. Okay? Do not offer, please, do not offer to send me clones. I don't care what strain it is. Like I don't care. Just don't matter. Like
Toad
I don't care
venom?
who
You
you
don't want
are.
a toad venom clone?
I don't want a toad venom strain. I will not take in strays. I will not. Okay?
They got fleas.
I will only grow from seed from here on out. And now I'm not even sure if they came from the cuts. Okay, now I cannot be sure, and I'm very thankful for the cuts. Don't get me wrong. I'm not. We're not gonna
It is a
get into
big
specifics, but like
thing to potentially accuse somebody of having thrips in their grow
I
and
so
unknowingly contaminate another one. So
I do not. I am not sure if that is the case. I cannot be sure. It is just
Okay.
merely a coincidence that the thrips showed up after I took in the strays. It is, but you know, coincidences are all I need.
when did the thrips show up? What date?
I can't give you an
Month.
exact date.
Beginning
man.
of-
Oh my God.
I don't know. End
they
of
ca-
May,
it was
beginning
like
of June.
two weeks after I had these cuts rooted. Okay, 3 cuts, and I put them in little 1-gallon pots. Now, part of me thinks too. Now, what I did is I had some soil that was like outside in a tub on my porch. It had a top on it. You know, it was like sealed up, but it was out there probably like over the winter. It was many months, you know, that it had like a tub of soil had been sitting out there. So like that's half of this too. Could be that I brought them in from the outside. Fucking summertime. You never know what's going to end up in your.
That's
in
what I
your
was going to
soil. You know what
suggest
I mean?
as a real
Like,
possibility. They could have come from outside. You have a very beautiful, big outdoor garden.
100%. So like again,
We're
I am
gonna
not
assume the
accusing
clones
anybody.
are
I'm not accusing
innocent until
anybody,
proven guilty.
and that's kind of what I have to do, right? Like, but the thrips showed up after I took in the clones. We'll say like the first I saw them too was on the clones. Now, that could be part of the coincidence. You know, I started to notice just odd like curled growth at the growing tips. And then you if you're looking closer, you'll notice like looks like a snail kind of slime on the leaves a little bit.
Yeah, and they're like speckly.
And a little speckly, yeah, like that's their poop. G3. That's their big old.
Isn't that where
thrip
they suck out the
turds.
chlorophyll?
Yeah, they like suck the juice out of your leaves, out of the growing tips,
Yeah.
and they shit at little black spots out on the bigger leaves, and then they like leave a snail trail when they move. But then there's like different phases of them. They do live in the soil, like in one of the phases. So like again, I have to. You're right. Like I got to assume clones are innocent till proven guilty. It was my mishandling of the soil and just fucking summertime. Like what do you know? I could have tracked them in from like the vegetable garden. I don't know, but
Why were your clones not quarantined?
so good question. It's
I
Good
mean,
question.
we practice
Now-
clean practices here.
what I've been told this. In fact, I think I've even said myself to you, the listening audience, like, oh, you gotta quarantine your clones. Now, have we ever talked about practical application of this knowledge? How the fuck do you do that if you don't have like a spare tent, or like you don't have anywhere really to quarantine them that's like like a suitable growing area? Like, what do you do?
You don't take
Just
in clones until you have a suitable quarantine area.
is that it? You just gotta
Yes.
like have a little clone zone,
Yeah.
and
We are literally in the consequences of your
yeah,
actions.
right. So that's a good idea from Christopher. He says a window on the other side of the house. Like,
Not a
there you
bad
go.
idea.
Like,
They don't need a ton of light. They're just clones. You know, let them root, give them the energy. You don't want to
that
like
would actually. Like,
give
I
them a
can't
ton of
believe I
light
didn't think
anyway.
of that. Like, what the fuck? Like, that's exactly what you do with like a lemon tree. You bring in for like overwintering. You know, you just give it like a south-facing window. Man, no, that's a good idea, Christopher. On the other side of the house, specifically
Emphasis on that.
on
yes.
the other side of the house. Yeah, so it's a good idea. You don't need much light for them clones, and then like yeah, they are quarantined. They're in their own like, not around your other plants that you care about, right? You know,
Yeah, 'cause
move your
they're
wife's
not-
monstera before you put it near the south-facing window.
No other plants in that room. Keep the door closed. Don't touch any other
and-
plants after you touch those.
So yeah, man, I always get myself in trouble when I accept plants before I have a plan for them.
Yep.
I have
I do the
found
same thing.
this to be the same truth in my outdoor garden. I bought a bunch of raspberry bushes, and I don't have like a trellis or anything built for them yet, and they're just like falling all over themselves, getting tangled up in the Pennsylvania vines, you know? Just got to have a plan for the plant.
Yeah.
Always have
It
a
needs
plan for the
to
plant.
live, that's safe, and you got to know that you can grow it. Otherwise, just don't accept it.
I
It's
know.
okay to
I
say
got
no. No is a
greedy.
complete
I got
sentence.
greedy. G3. I got greedy. I wanted it. I wanted the strain real bad, and I was like,
Then get a
someone
little crop
offered, and
tent.
I was like, that's a yes. Send it. And again, like, I can't blame anyone. Can't blame. In fact, I'm grateful for sending the clone because, you know, someone heard I was looking for it and hit me up. So like, yeah, I can't say I'll never take in a clone or a stray again, but man, I will have to have some standard operating procedures on how to actually like quarantine the clone, because yeah, I just didn't. But even if you have, like Christopher said, a window on the other side of the house, definitely on the other side, you could spray it down with, I mean, what would you use, G3? Because I know I got my favorites.
With thrips.
Well, for just anything. You get in, like, you take in clones and you want to decontaminate them in your clone zone. Your delousing chamber, if you will. What do you spray upon them?
I dunk them when they first
You
come
dunk them, yeah?
in
what?
water. Water.
Water. Really?
Yeah. They're fine with it.
Interesting.
It's not a long period of time. It's just enough to physically remove a lot of things that are on the plant itself. And
Okay.
then I can
Oh, I
see in the
see.
water, especially if you use a white bucket, white 5-gallon bucket, just full of nice pH water. And just really quick and easy, just upside down in the water. Shake it a couple of times, bring it up and shake it off. They're fine. They like it. It's like foliar bathing, kind
It's
of.
too simple.
But
I know.
then I can see if there's stuff in the water, I can see anything that came off those plants. So if I see anything that looks like specks, I can get real close and figure out if it's anything nasty. So then at least I have some working knowledge. And
Yeah.
then I don't normally treat, if anything, in a quarantine tent. Quarantine tent is live or die. You come in, you're clean, you live, you pass through the quarantine tent. You come in and you're dirty, you're gone. Along with anything else that's
It's
in there.
too simple. It honestly is. Like so I tried to spray Zymes on them.
Oh, I do like Zymes. Oh, do you have the link to the Discord, Cap? There's a
I
question
don't know.
about
Like
that way back.
you like Zymes? You honestly like Zymes?
No, I've used Zymes. It's fine. I use it on outdoor stuff sometimes. I don't know that it
had
actually
kill anything. Like it's
So I've
never
never
actually
used it
done
by
anything for me.
itself is like the only thing. When I get
I don't think it actually does anything. I don't think it really kills bugs. And
did you have the
not
Discord
sure.
link? Can you post
me?
it?
Oh.
Yeah.
Me Discord link. Hold
Yeah.
on. Hold please. Hold please.
There's a question about it way back that I missed.
Copy.
Thank you.
We'll put it right in here. There you go, everybody.
Thank you.
Yeah, no, it's never worked for me, G3. It's never worked, honestly.
I've never used it by itself. I've always used it as part of like a multi-facet arsenal because when I see bugs, I freak out and I throw everything I can think of at it. Everything. I'm like ordering
I hear you.
predatory mites and predator insects, and I'm looking at everything I can spray on it, and it gets capsaicin like right away. But I've been pretty lucky.
Capsaicin does work way better than Zymes. Like the Monsters mix, you know, like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's way more effective than I've ever found Zymes to be. Now, I broke out the big guns because I didn't want to fuck around, and I had just plants and veg, you know, and just yeah, I know how pesky these pests can be, and just like keep coming back, and you think you got them, and you think you got them, and then they just like they're back, right? So I hit them with some pyrethrin. You know what that is?
Mm-hmm.
Pyrethrin,
Pyrethrin.
and pyrethrin, and it's like an extract made from chrysanthemum flowers. That is like quite the insecticide. In fact, it even works so well that you have to be careful about using it outside because it'll kill your pollinators and good insects as well. But I figured I'd use it inside and kept my cats far, far away. Kept my son on the other side of the house.
How long do you give something like that to settle once you spray it in a enclosed area? Like, how long do you think until that air is clear to breathe?
I mean, man, I definitely should
You
have had a
probably
mask.
needed to wear a respirator,
Definitely
like a
should've gotten-
high, more than an N95.
Yeah, I realized that afterwards.
I'm sure it's probably not good for your eyes either if there's fumes.
It had
Professional.
like honestly like a gassy smell to it. So
Gassy, like
yeah, like actual like gas,
Like gasoline.
petroleum gas. Yeah. So
that's interesting.
it tells you need to fumigate the area. It's an extract. I don't know.
Open a
Yeah, I don't know.
window.
Maybe it was from like Captain Jack's. It was a Captain Jack's dead bug. I think was the name, right?
Do you turn off your inline when you spray that?
Oh yeah.
Or you just
oh, yeah.
blast it into your room?
No, I turned everything off, and
Clever.
so it was super effective, like super effective, and no sign of them, like no sign. Even the next day, I could see some lifeless corpses hanging out on the leaves, and then you start to notice the new growth not be shriveled. You just, yeah, you see a little more vigor come back because, yeah, they're just like chewing away on those new nodes, and that's where you all your vigor's coming from. You know what I mean? So, just once again, I implore everybody to be always be vigilant about your PPE
Do as I say, not as I
or
do.
your IPM PPE. No, yeah, yeah, exactly. I'm telling you, do as I say, not as I do, because like learn from my own mistakes. Like, be find something to spray that works and just kind of keep up with it. The most effective thing I would think would be Monster's Mix, and it's the cheapest of the whole lot too. Rubbing alcohol and red pepper flakes, right? That's all you need, and they hate that shit. I will say most any bug will hate that shit. But also be diligent about like what you're tracking in the house. We've talked about it before. This is the time of year you go into Walmart, you go into like the flower section at Lowe's. You know, you're
Oh gosh,
looking at all those sickly
so
plants
upsetting.
at Home Depot, yearning for your attention. Like, please, please bring me home.
Yep. With bonus mealy
I'm
bugs.
dying of thirst. I have bugs all over me. But I need you.
It's terrible.
That's kind of what I hear when I pass
It's like
them.
a Sarah McLachlan commercial. God. Arms of the Angels start playing as you're walking through the clearance section at Lowe's.
I can hear the song in my head.
Oh man.
G3, you want to know? You want to know a truth about me? Okay, I don't have cable anymore. Okay, but like when those commercials used to come on, you would never see me move so fast as when those commercials came on. I hated that shit. Hated it. I can't stand to see the sad faces of the puppy dogs in between my South Park episode. Like, just, I can't.
Why
Like, turn it
were
off.
they
Turn it
between
off.
South Park?
Turn it off. Like, I don't know. Like,
Of
they
all
put it
the
on
terrible
Comedy
times.
Central and shit. Like, I'm trying to watch Workaholics here.
We don't have the ability to call in and give them our parents' credit cards. Who are they advertising to at that point
don't
on
know.
that channel? Not us.
just-
They're just
I hated seeing
inflicting
it.
trauma.
It really was trauma, like a purposeful trauma, like infliction, and the damn sad music. That's right, Smoke Ring. It comes on, and I'm just like, I'm just trying to vibe here. Like, I'm just trying to watch some comedy. It's Comedy Central. Just
Nope.
hated that shit.
For only pennies a day, you can help poor animals
Yeah.
like Lucy.
Yeah, you know, I recall too back even further. Used to watch like Saturday morning cartoons. And there'd be like the Help the Children commercials. Remember the Save the Children, Feed the Children commercials?
I do.
And it would just be, it'd be like in like some war-torn like African nation. Like it'd be like some emaciated looking kid and like a fly in his eyeball. Always a fly in the eyeball. And I would picture like a director standing there filming the commercial. Like, cut, cut, cut. We need a fucking fly in the fucking eyeball. Can somebody get a fucking fly in the fucking eyeball? We don't have a fucking commercial if there's no fly in the fucking eyeball. Like, no, that's just how my mind works. I just hated that shit, G3. Kills the vibe.
How dare they? How dare they kill the vibe?
That's right.
It's
That's right.
criminal.
And only pennies on the dollar was actually put toward the animals instead of lining pockets.
Oh yeah.
Christopher, but that's pretty much any charity. That's the dirty secret. Now,
Yeah.
let's get back to the growing, shall we?
Now that we are completely off and like
that's what we
ranting
do
about
here.
UNICEF.
That's what we do here, man. That's what we do here.
Go off topic.
So
Yeah, pretty much.
what I want to talk about too, like so.
So wait, what are you doing with these thrips now? Are you battling them or are you culling
Oh, the
everything?
thrips are fucking gone. Like after I sprayed
Good.
3 times, and wait a couple days in between, like 2 or 3 days in between. Sprayed 3 times with this pyrethrin, and now they went from the clones to I got like 2x2 with 3 vegging plants, okay, in like 1 gallon pots, and I also had those were aside from the clones, and I had a 3x3 with 5 or 6.5 gallon plastic auto pots, 2 of them in a 3x3. So like they were getting pretty big, and like I had just flipped a flower. Just flipped a flower. Okay. When I noticed, shit, they're not just on the clones, they're everywhere. You know what I mean? Like they're
Did you go like new plants, old plants when you were treating them at any point? Or did you always make sure that you did your clones last?
so the clones, like I said, I didn't quarantine them. I kept them in the 2x2 with the 3 other vegging plants.
Right.
Okay, which
and then did you move
naturally
those
got them.
plants?
No, I didn't.
And how
but,
did
like,
they get into the 3x3?
it's right next to the 3x3.
Wow.
Right next to it. And like
Gotcha.
while they're not like sharing a ventilation system of any type or any ducting, I would say they're
Just
linked.
a hop, skip,
Just
and a jump away.
inexorably linked
Yeah.
by the nature of their proximity, we should say. So like the thrips just jumped over. It was right there. They could smell some beautiful, like just flipped to flower plants, and had some beautiful like plant juices to suck on, and they just they moseyed on over there. You know, that's what they do. When you have a contained ecosystem and there's no like natural predators, you know, like, and the only vegetation that exists is your precious plants. They
Yep, and
will
if
seek
they're
out and
right
destroy.
next to
They
each
will
other.
find those fucking things.
Yeah. That proximity just got you.
So they moved on over, yeah, to the other plants. I ended up having to spray everything 3 times. Just like, yeah, really should have gotten a fucking like N95 mask before I went ahead and did this, but like
And this is safe to spray on.
I got that
plants
mesothelioma coming in. Yeah, right. I gotta call JG Wentworth.
This is safe to actually spray on cannabis, right? Considering this stuff's going to go into your lungs.
It's safe to
and
spray on
everything.
vegging cannabis. I wouldn't like spray it on. I wouldn't spray this stuff on any flowering plants. No.
Well,
Like,
don't spray anything on any flowering
No,
plants if you
no.
can help it.
I wouldn't spray it on flowering plants. But like, yeah, it's
It
a
stays
tool in the
external, though?
toolbox.
Does it get into the plant itself, I wonder? Just wondering. Just
That's
curious.
a good
I
question.
can't imagine that you would know the answer to that.
No,
but
that's a good question. I
just
did
wondering.
look it up. Don't get me wrong. Like I did look up. I asked ChatGPT if pyrethrin was good for cannabis, and
How many trees did you kill? Stop using AI.
How much water did they just pour out? Dump
The amount
water.
of data centers they're trying to put up in my area, the amount of town hall meetings I've spoken at, like, stop with the data centers.
I
They're
know.
destroying my
I literally
beautiful
just
area.
Googled it. I literally just Googled and Googled it.
thank
Said it
you.
was cool, but again, don't spray on your flowering plants. I was fortunate that like I kind of found these when I was in veg, so kind of
Yeah.
enabled
Thank
me
goodness.
to use a bit of like a nuke, shall we say, against these unfortunate critters that found their way into my garden.
Congratulations on your victory, sir.
Yes, they were
A hard-won
destroyed.
battle.
And
Different
yeah,
experience than fighting mites, huh?
Oh, for sure. Like mites in flower was
Mites are
maybe
the
like
worst.
one of the worst growing experiences of my life.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so again, just keep up with it, and when you notice, like always be looking at your plants. You'll notice something right away if it's off.
Mm-hmm.
Or at least you should. Different pests have different signs, you know, but there's always going to be some, like, you're going to notice your plants don't look good. There's going to be like some spots and some like brown growth and some twisted parts, and you're just like, what the fuck? Like,
Right.
right? And that's stage one of your pet, of like denial. Like, that's stage one. Like, I don't
sure
have
it's
pests
fine.
yet. My plants
I'm
just look
sure
like
it's
shit. Something happened. I just did
sure it's
something
fine.
wrong. But no. Like,
Maybe it's
you
pH.
have pest.
No.
You have a pest. Especially in summertime. Always be checking. Always be checking.
Man, the way your stomach just drops when you find one too.
It
Because
really
then you
does.
just know how much harder your life got.
It really does. You know, it's going to be a bit of an uphill battle, but like, listen, it's like the sooner you recognize that you have them, the better off you are, because you can use a product like pyrethrin and knock them the fuck out. Like, get them out. Don't mess around with these grow products that don't fucking work. I am so sick of the marketing G3. I've had it up to here with the influencer marketing and everything being a cannabis tax, and like, aside from
understand that.
Zymes not working, right? Like,
Yeah. Well,
okay,
I
listen.
feel like
I got-
if you're going to have something that is going to be sprayed on cannabis, which is something that is consumed by combustion, which is a chemical process, inhaled into the lungs, and then used inside the body, it's a really delicate balance to get something that is both safe and also effective. So I feel like you can't always have both in a lot of these situations. So the more effective something is, kind of when it comes to killing bugs, the less safe it's going to be. So nobody can like say, oh, here's a pesticide for cannabis. Take care of thrips, take care of spider mites, take care of aphids, take care of everything. Don't breathe it in, it'll kill you. They're not going to sell a whole lot.
Fair. I mean, like I said, this is like a.
I just feel like it's hard to do. Now, what you're saying with cannabis tax and all of that is a different thing altogether. I feel like pesticides are a hard thing to do.
Pesticides are tough, and there needs to be different levels of strength for different applications. Okay, like pyrethrin is not something that like a professional cultivator would use. I don't think it would show up in like some kind of a test, I believe. But like,
Yeah, I think
again,
so.
for my application, and for just like, yeah, like I want them fucking gone. Like, I'm gonna use it. It's veg. Again, like it's not, to my knowledge, like a systemic. In any nature, it just kills, insects on contact, and it's made from the extract of chrysanthemum flowers.
It
So,
certainly sounds good.
like,
As always, we
yeah,
encourage everybody to do your own research before using
sure.
anything on your plants.
for sure.
But I'm definitely going to look into it.
Now, I found it, like, and I from the peripheral knowledge that I gained from the research I did, I found it safe to use. Now, if someone wants to correct me and tell me I'm going to die when I smoke this flower, then like come tell me.
At least
please.
you'll learn soon. I mean, you've got a little while till it turns into usable flowers. So
Yeah, it looks good still. Like it did its job, and the plants took it. They're healthy still, and it did its job. So, yeah, But again, we're not talking about Zymes anymore. We're just talking about, okay, like I've found that as I run out of products, G3, I find myself buying less and less and less. Just like how little can I actually get away with? What do I actually need in order to grow these plants? And what is all just hype and marketing? And like one of the biggest things that I think, and you guys are gonna hate me because I'm gonna tell you that mycorrhizal fungi is a crock of shit.
I almost fell over when you said that
Come
in
at
pre-show.
me, bro. Come at me. My roots look just as white, just as nice as when I was using Great White, Recharge, like you pick your product.
I want to do like a
Dino-Myco.
side by side.
I'm telling you.
Clones.
I'm telling you. Most soil that you use already has some mycorrhizal fungi in it too. So if you want it's already kind of in there. You're like I see why you think that supplementing that would work. But again, I haven't found my plants without them to lack anything. Like they're
I always just thought that it
indistinguishable.
jump started the mycorrhizal net in the soil itself because there isn't one established. So it just kind of like supercharges it, inoculates the soil so that can grow and support the plant. But I mean, I think that a fungal network will grow regardless.
I think that's kind of what I'm saying. Like now,
It might just not be as robust.
in my own, I'm talking about in my own setup, which does involve organic soil that does have mycorrhizal fungi already added in most cases. I'm sure Stonington Blend definitely does, right? Happy Frog definitely does. I don't think supplementing it really is going to do much of anything except, okay, in the case of like a transplant, you will notice less of like transplant shock. And all that really is your plant slows down for a day or two, right? And then it kind of like it figures out like, oh shit, I'm in a new place. Better start growing again.
Yeah. I feel like it helps jack their roots into the surrounding network so it can get access to the nutrients faster.
I'm just saying, like, I'm not using it at this point, and
I
like my
agree.
plants look just as good. Like they grow just as fast. Their roots look just as prolific. So I'm just not going to buy it anymore. Like,
I mean, I feel like the
it's as
closer
simple as
you
that.
get to living soil, the less things you need in general. The more you can kind of get
Maybe that's it.
from your general environment. I mean, as the closer I get to living soil, the more I'm using things like comfrey and beets and, things that I can pick up for pretty cheap at the grocery store instead of buying expensive supplements.
The Canatax is just so like it's so 2021. I was
They're
like
just gonna
I was
keep
excited
doing it.
to spend like $55 on like an 8-ounce tub of Great White on Amazon in 2021. I was like, oh
Economy's a
yeah,
little
this is
different
gonna make my roots more white. Yeah, I'm gonna have nicer plants because I'm gonna have whiter roots. Like, no, it doesn't work like that. Like they are no nicer. My plants are just as nice now without it. I'm just like coming from like now an old curmudgeon who's like past the hype and the marketing and just like plants grow. Like, give them a nice environment. Focus on the environment. Truly. Like, I mean, I can't stress that enough. Give them a good environment and they will thrive. And, like, you need very little products you know,
I mean, I
if
just
it
feel like
makes
the
you
more you
happy to buy
delegate, the
them,
easier it is.
like go for it. But again, I'm just that's one thing I'm not buying mycorrhizal of any type anymore. Convince me I'm wrong. I just like seriously, like there's no convincing.
I think that as long as you have if you're using soil that you've already used, that was either organic or living soil, I feel like you already have the fungal net in there. So
So that maybe in the
there's no
case
need.
of a like a cocoa grower or a yeah, if you're growing in like a
Right. Or like
non-organic
a
method,
completely,
you know, Monsta always said that's one thing that he always added that he found did help him. So, you know, like take what I'm saying with a grain of salt. Always, like I'm talking about my own experiences in my own setup. And again, like if you buy expensive soil, whatever that may be, like Build a Soil 3.0 or Stonington Blend or even like Ocean Forest, like if it in all likelihood it already has lots of mycorrhizal fungi in there that's gonna like let your plant tap into that network regardless. I don't think like adding like it's like it's the supplement kind of like craze. Like you're just giving it's plant supplements, like it's plant creatine. You know what I mean? Just plant protein. I don't know. The powders that you think make you healthier. There's so many of them now. Does it really do anything?
I mean, isn't it true that in the case of those like supplement powders, that there's a whole bunch of white label recipes that you can just like purchase rights to and put your name on and sell without actually having anything to do with the
Oh
industry?
yeah, I'm sure that's
I'm
the
pretty
case.
sure that's a thing.
That's
So
definitely
yeah,
the case.
be careful.
That's happens in a lot of industries, including the lighting industry.
Yeah,
I'm talking about like
dropping like flies.
Canna taxes and just like not really like trusting these companies that much anymore. Like, man, after what you know what happened with Migro, I mean he's done now, right? Like Shane's gone.
Yeah.
He's out
Well,
of the
they're not
game.
they're not doing lights anymore.
What are they doing?
I mean, I'm sure still have things
Selling
to
like
say.
plant yo-yos and who knows? Who knows? But
Who knows?
yeah, no, like
Maybe he'll
after
test
that,
lights still.
perhaps have his YouTube channel.
Hmm.
Don't know. But yeah, no, they're just lots of lighting companies going the way of the dodo bird. Just it's a rough market out there. It's again not 2021 anymore when like we were all like super excited to drop money on like a product that we thought would give us like an advantage in our garden. And like
Oh
we've
my
kind
gosh.
of I feel like we hit like a point of just like there was a plateau of diminishing returns.
Diminishing returns. That's exactly what I was gonna say. Yeah, diminishing returns.
And it was like I found myself spending just more money than I wanted to. You know, like it was the point of getting into this hobby, the point of me doing this and living the tent pirate life is to not have to go to my state dispensary where I mean, the prices have gotten better, I will say, but they're still too fucking high for my liking. You know, like, and I smoke too much anyway. Even though I have cut back, it's still like more than you know 8 normal people put together. So yeah, I need more than what I can get at the dispo, and I need a more variety too. So like the point was to save money, not to like just be suckered in by like product after product that was going to promise me like a certain advantage in my with my plants in my garden that like we have talked about a lot of them too like again, I'm just like, I'm at the point now where it's like, what do I actually need? What do these plants really respond to? And what is just kind of like, let's go back to basics, you know? Like, hit the reset button a little bit on like a lot of this organic stuff. Like, we made fun of the synthetic growers who had like 13 bottles of advanced nutrient stuff with all like the crazy artwork with like the elephant with like big titties in the bra, or what. Like what the hell are you putting on these bottles? We make fun of these growers a little bit, and then we found ourselves buying just as many products, organics, just to like accomplish slightly different things too. Like, oh no, well this one's good for, you know, phosphorus uptake during flower, while this one is good for just like back up. Like, you
Keep
don't
it simple, stoner.
seriously though. Seriously, I think sometimes, even myself, I get caught up in these things. I want to believe. I got that poster on my wall somewhere, right? With you can hear the X-Files theme song now in your head. And yeah, no, I wanted to believe, but this was just not, it did not turn out to be true, in my opinion. For a lot of these things, like plants, if you provide them the environment, they will grow. If you build it, they will grow. Okay, like, now that's not to say all products are worthless. Okay, like that's certainly not.
There's just a lot of really great marketing out there.
There is, and I
And
think a
products
lot of us
don't always deliver.
growers love our plants so much that it's like we will buy any product that makes like any claim about our plant's health, you know. But it's like being taken in by like supplement marketing, you know what I mean? And it's just like these claims have not been evaluated by the FDA and are not intended to cure or treat any disease. It's like, it's kind of just a placebo thing, you know. You add the powder to the soil and you're like, oh my gosh, look at the white roots. Like, your plants just do that, man. Like, your plants just do that.
There are good products out there. I do believe in some of them, and I will
I'm
continue
just
using them.
too much
However,
of a curmudgeon.
yes, you are. Get off my lawn.
I really am. No, it's like mycorrhizal. I'm telling you.
But I
You're
do
an
believe that
organic
the
grower.
closer you get
Back off
to
the powder.
or closer you get it to living soil, I feel like the less extra stuff you really need. Then you just feed the soil. You're not feeding the plant anymore. It shifts the entire focus.
You're right about feeding the soil. And now, a thing that I still consider must have. Man, unfortunately, they don't make bud bread anymore.
God, too
No.
soon.
But like, you got to have some kind of nutrition. You got to have some kind of nutrient additive, some kind of way to keep the soil in balance from what's being taken out of it. So, whatever your favorite top dressing is, you know, man, I don't even know what mine is now. I will say. I love that stuff, Organics Alive, that we were talking about, that you can put directly in the reservoir. But that's not like, it's not a top dress, really.
Yeah.
I think maybe I should
But
just
oh
get
yeah,
on
but
the,
see, mentions. I was just gonna mention craft blend. What about that?
craft. You know, craft blend is great, and I have a big bucket of it. It's a very slow release, and it's a non-targeted like nutrient blend. It's kind of just base. Like if I had to put a number on it, it'd probably be like 222. Seriously, it'd be like
Yeah.
just very balanced and just across the board. It's going to add a little bit of everything.
Mm-hmm.
I always put craft blend in, but I don't feel like that's specific enough for like the different phases of my plant's life. So again, maybe it's me just buying into the marketing a little bit. You could probably just get away with craft blend. There you go. Yeah, 352. I think that I have seen those numbers on the product. Thank you, Mark. So yeah, still nice and balanced. I just don't think it's phase specific enough. I always like to have a veg and a flower of some type. Again, I thought it was perfect having the bud bread and then the coming of age. And that was literally all you needed. 2 products could get you by. But you
If
know,
I had a time machine, I'm telling you, that's
what
one
I'm
of the
gonna
things I would do. Save the Library of Alexandria and go back in time and tell myself to stock up on bud
stock
bread.
up.
Gaia Greens 444.
Maybe I just got to grab some of that.
I do like Gaia Green very much, actually. It works really well for me. My plants like
And they got a
it.
284.
It's great. I like.
284.
I've mixed it into my soil before transplanting to make sure there's enough nutrients in there at my lower levels. I used it as top dressing. If you mixed it into water, like it's great. Gaia Green works. I like it.
Cool. Well,
Have you tried-
maybe I'll be on the Gaia Green train, but
Give it a go. It's
You
like it's so tried
definitely-
and true.
you definitely need that. So like, you're not falling into like hype from buying nutrients. That's a given. People, even growers 30 years ago had to feed their plants somehow.
Have you used or heard of Pride Lands?
I've heard of them, but haven't used them.
Like I had a handful of people really kind of rave about it.
Pride Lands
Yeah, it's got a lion on it.
nutrients.
Yep.
Yeah, that's where I have seen it. Pride Lands nutrients.
Yeah, I had like within a couple weeks of each other, 4 or 5 people mentioned it to me,
Interesting.
and I was like, "That is so weird."
Organic top dress.
Yeah, so I got some. I'm gonna give it a go.
No shit.
Let's see how good it is.
All right.
It says it's organic and it's top dress. It's like, how easy is that? Organic top dress. Okay.
I mean, that's what always drew me to the organic style too, is just like the seeming ease of just being able to, like, again, like Swedish chef style, like little of this, little of that, and just a couple scoops on top, you just mix it in, water on top. It's just like, it's so easy. An idiot could do it. So easy. Now,
Like making potions in the backyard. So simple.
yeah, it is. It is. There you go. Pride Lands veg.
Yeah.
So they have a flower then too.
Mm-hmm. They do.
Interesting.
And it's organic.
Yeah, right? All right, so
So-
I need to find a number. I need to know the number, G3. It's not going to tell me, though, is it? Oh, wait, it's on the
Oh,
bag.
wait.
It's on the bag. Wait.
6.3. Is that 3.5?
6.3, 3.5. Yeah, that's odd, right? 6.3, 3.5.
Do they have their flower one on there? I'd like to know what the numbers are on that.
Yes, I would too.
3. I have never seen a half a number
I know.
in
I
an
haven't seen
MPP ratio before.
a half a number either. But look, if you notice, it's got added biochar and mycorrhizal. So again, like you're kind of finding that mycorrhizal is in a lot of stuff. And you don't need to have a specific nutrient additive or additive of that any type. But man, look at that, Dean. That's he wants to believe in the biochar. Maybe that's telling you that there's something to go on with that. I am not so sure about the biochar. I mean, that does kind of like I see where that makes sense. You're adding surface area to your soil. You know what I mean? You're more little nooks and crannies for those like the soil critters to find
the
a home.
beneficials.
Yeah, the beneficials, exactly. So I see where biochar could really like be. I haven't really fucked around and found out with it, but that could be one of those things that certainly does make a difference. Again, not all products are BS. But yeah, let's check out the vet or the flower now, shall we?
633.5.
Yeah, 633.5. Wait.
Is it the purple on the left? Yeah.
Oh, Bloom. Yeah, Bloom. Go to site. Oh, jeez. There we go. Look at that. 5.5. 5.5.
5.1. That's crazy. What?
5.5. 5.5. That doesn't have the same ring to it as
Gaia Green's 444.
I guess it just
Pridelands Bloom.
doesn't break down into good ratios.
4.5. No, but seriously, this is very interesting, though. I mean, and it's cheap too.
It is. It's not expensive, and like I said, it was too coincidental that I got so many mentions of it in such a short time.
Yeah,
I was like,
no,
fine.
No, this is
I'll do it.
pretty new, and I mean, for what it's worth, I'm looking for replacements to my beloved bud bread. You know.
Yeah, might be worth a shot.
Truly.
Seems like it gets
Oh yeah, I
decent
have no
reviews.
affiliation with Green Grow or Pridelands at all. This
Nope,
is the first
none at
time
all.
I've
We're gonna give
heard
it a
of
shot,
any of
and if it sucks, we'll tell you, or I'll tell you.
Yeah.
Gonna
You
try
know
it.
I will. You know I will. But no, that's cool. That's cool. That's very cool. And it's got a pretty lion on it.
See, exactly. I definitely fell to the marketing. I was like, that lion is very happy in that lush foliage. We want an environment that would make
Smoke Ring
lions
says
happy.
They have a finisher too. No way, really. See, now we're
See?
getting.
The gift that keeps on giving.
Now we're getting to like, man, we got to keep adding
18
products.
bottles
We
later.
got to keep adding products. These people love adding powders to their soil. Just give them what they want. That's like every company that is just like, man, let's just make like a couple bags. We'll just make no, I'm just fucking around. 3 even ain't that bad. But I can't find like a specific website that they have.
I mean,
for
weren't you just on it, Grow Green?
Pridelands. Is that where
I think
it gets made?
I think that's the company who makes them.
Really?
It says Grow Green on the bag.
Oh, yeah, it does. You're
So you were there.
more perceptive than I am. Okay. It doesn't surprise me. All right. All
But
right.
good
Here,
marketing.
let's bring it
Green
back
bag,
up. Yeah, look at
purple
that.
bag.
We were already there.
Yeah.
They got a all-purpose, a veg, a bloom, rose and flower, yeah, tomato, veggie, and herb. I mean, just saying. Yeah, and then they got
for
the
all your needs.
myco. You got ultra fine myco. Yeah, again, you want to buy 19 different products that they're there for you. But if you just want to buy the veg and the bloom, like old curmudgeon Cap does, they got that too.
Yeah, and I like that it's in powder because I'm not sure if this is a good idea or not. But I
What's the
sometimes
finisher?
mix the right around flip, I mix the veg and the bloom together. Like
Oh yeah, you got
two-thirds
to
bloom.
transition. Yeah.
Right.
for sure. Now that's I don't.
I don't
see
I wouldn't
the,
do that with
feed
liquids.
chart or anything, but no, you don't. Like no, that's funny.
I would not. I would. Not, I do not do that with liquids. If I'm feeding liquid feed, I'm not sure why. I just have a. I just maybe never considered it, but even now that I'm considering it, I'm just like, no, I don't like that. But with powders, I have no problem mixing them.
If I'm
That's
not
weird.
mistaken, yeah, you have to say what the finisher was called. Smoke ring. I didn't see it, but so if I'm not mistaken, the Athena feed chart, because I am using some Athena again for my 3x3 plants. Just have it. It's up there. Why not use it? You know what I mean? Like, why not?
Yeah,
and
I was working through my Athena, but yeah,
Yeah, just like use what you got. And again, it's like
waste not, want not.
I didn't really find there to be too much difference. Again, like I wanted to believe that there really would be, but like
In the finished product versus an
'cause
organic
I've already
I don't think it's
experienced,
perceptible.
Athena grown flower from my own tent, and it's like I couldn't tell it was grown with Athena. You know what I mean? I wanted to believe that I would, but I could not. And I was very happy with it in the end. And so what was I going to say? Oh yeah, so the Athena feed chart, if I'm not mistaken, has like a transitional phase that is kind of like it incorporates both veg and bloom.
You're probably right.
I gotta look it up now because it makes nothing but sense. You have to keep having nitrogen for your flowering plants. I think it's like a mistake a lot of young growers will make. You hear you got to cut off the nitrogen. It's like, no, you actually don't. You have to like back off a little bit, but like they still need quite a bit of nitrogen, especially at the transitional phase.
Right.
And I actually think they need more nitrogen than you think they do.
That's like adult humans not eating carbs.
Your
Your brain
were
still needs them
demonized.
to work. That's what brains run on, is carbs. So yeah, you got to keep up with the
Truth.
nutrition. Less carbs, yes. Still some carbs.
Oh my gosh. Imperial or metric? Oh, always imperial. Don't even ask, Athena.
That's how like space shuttles get blown up.
Imperial G3. Come on. You're not on Team Imperial?
I'm on team pickup. Like, let's just all pick one. I was raised on Imperial, so trying to switch to metric is difficult. But then I also use metric weights in my job all the time.
So for precision, for science, let's say, I get it. I understand why you'd want to use the metric system.
Metric.
But in the human world, where I, a human being, am trying to make measurements about distances at a human scale, and like temperatures, don't even get me started about Celsius. They're like, temperature is like, it's so obvious. It's just like 100 is really hot, 0 is really cold, 50 is halfway. It's just a human scale of things, and it's just like, it makes so much sense when you think about it that way. Like a mile, really far, right?
I mean, that's just a word, like, given to a random unit of distance. Doesn't necessarily
I'm just team
imply
Imperial all
huge
the way.
distance.
Inches and feet, king's feet for
To
me.
each their own.
king's feet. I know what a foot is. I have a foot. It's not that dissimilar from the king's, in fact.
Your foot is 12 inches.
Actually, about, yeah. Very, very close.
That's so weird.
That's why we can
Measuring
count
with
off
body
yards and
parts.
like just like a long step. You know, it's just, I don't know. Just Team Imperial for me. So back to the feed chart, which is, yeah.
What's their transition look like? Because I've
transition-
definitely followed the Athena charts before, so I obviously have mixed
What it
liquids. There's just
actually
something in my brain
looks
that I'm
like-
like, ugh.
This is with fade. I need it without. No, because it's just like more of the. They have like a grow A and B. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
a bloom A and B. One
Yeah.
of them includes the nitrogen, and one of them doesn't. And at the beginning of the bloom phase, you have more of whichever one has the nitrogen, and as you go through the flower, it just kind of tapers off.
So they do switch. They have a veg and they have a bloom, and the veg does
Yeah.
not mix with the bloom.
No, yeah, correct. So there's not really a you use both at once phase. No, you're right.
Yeah, my brain
right.
just
You're
doesn't
right.
like
So
that.
you've
But
been,
powders, no worries. I'll mix powders all day long.
Yeah, right.
Little
Isn't that
sprinkle
funny?
here, little sprinkle
Isn't that funny? It's so Swedish chef style. But yeah,
Yeah.
with bottles, it's all very precise, very metric, very like.
I use syringes.
We don't mix the bloom with the veg.
I have like labeled syringes for each of my bottles that are liquids with like Velcro on the side. They're all labeled with the thing and like with marks on the measurements for different things. Everything's labeled, everything's precise. Powders come just as they are, and there's nothing on them. I have no notes on them. I literally have to look at the instructions every single time I pick it up.
That's
It's
funny.
a different experience.
Homegrow Overtones asks, "Is this fatherhood, or were you always this grumpy old man?"
You are very meat hooks.
Do
tonight,
you
sir.
see? Do you see? Every day, I swear, I tell my wife, every day I become more this guy. I don't know who he is, but he is the original captain. Yes, I've always been this guy, but
Meat hooks for all. No, you
I'm-
definitely softened after a while, and now this is.
I've always been this guy. But I wanted to believe about so many things. And like it's honestly fun to like when you get into the hobby, it's fun. And you get excited to spend the money and like fall for the marketing and you want to like yeah, I want to add 19 different powders to my soil at different intervals and different phases of the grow, and it's just I'm just fucking over it. Like how little can I actually add? What is the bare necessities? The simple bare necessities of bare necessities of yeah, what is what I need and nothing more. What is what I need? And that's like the more that I run out of, the more I get closer to that line of finding out like, well shit, now I know what I need. Now I need to add more. But until that line is crossed,
Are you going to be able to recognize a slight diminishment in your plants compared to
mean-
what they could be? You don't have a direct comparison. So you might be going, this plant's fine. It's great. There's no problems here. But with added additional things that the plant is doing fine without,
I mean,
but
I have
not necessarily thriving. It could be better. I'm just saying that maybe you're not reaching its highest potential because you're saying these things don't work, but you don't know if they work or not. because you're not directly comparing clones.
I'm again, I don't need scientific data. I just
Right,
need
as
to,
long as it's
I
good
just need
enough.
curmudgeonly griping. Like that's what I need. You
You got it, dude.
just
All yours.
you know, I'm take it or leave it. Seriously, it's if you still want to believe, I am not here to, as you would say, yuck your yum. Maybe I'm trying to a little bit. Maybe that's coming across bad. Like I'm sorry if that's the case. Like I'm just
no. I
it's
think
kind of
that there's
just
a good
I
balance.
think we just need to get back to basics sometimes, and like myself included, and just like what is what I need, what is what the plants need. Really focus on environment, especially in the summertime. Like what is the temperature, what is the VPD, what is the humidity, how about nighttime, all these things. Like shit, is your AC Infinity outlet plug working properly, or like Jeremy from Build a Soil experienced, like does it just keep the lights on 24 hours a fucking day without like nothing works as intended anymore, G3. Like the grow world is crumbling beneath our feet, and nobody seems to notice but me.
I think it's just shifting. There's not a whole lot we can do about it. Yes, it is easy to get super carried away with things you probably don't need. I think that if you want to try new products out and see if they work for you, and if you think you see an improvement and it makes you happy to use them, by all means, use them.
Did I talk about silica?
No. I'm not sure I want to hear you talk about silica, honestly. Because I'm scared of what you're going to say. Please continue though. I like
love
silica.
I think
Okay, good.
silica is fantastic. If there's one thing that you should add to your plants that's not a nutrient, it's silica.
Thank goodness. My heart was scared. I was like, please don't go after silica.
100%. Like it is yeah, I use what is the shit? It's from Autopot. I can't remember the name of it. It's very, very concentrated stuff.
Yeah,
And
it comes in the little green
little
bottle.
green thing, and I still have like it's still like almost full because you need like a couple drops per reservoir, and it's like yeah, no, I think you will see immediate results from silica. Just get off the powders, guys. Get off the mycorrhizals. I'm telling you.
Or at least make sure that it's real.
Or if
There
you
was a whole lot of things recently that a bunch of fungal supplements were not actually didn't have any actual mycorrhizal in them.
dude, isn't that terrible? Isn't that terrible? Like how they like the CFUs could be like like what? How are we getting all the reporting is fudged. Everything is fake. Everything is lame. Everything is just my chakra's misaligned. No, the world's chakra's misaligned.
Oh my god, guys. If you weren't around to hear like the beginning shows, I'm talking like back in 2022. This is the original cast.
Not me, it's you. It is the kids who are wrong.
This is the original cap. Yeah. This is like bringing back so many memories. I feel like we need to pull Monster on.
You just say, go fuck yourself.
Yep.
Man.
Oh goodness.
You know what? Again, if you want to believe, you want to believe. I'm not here to yuck your yum, okay? The damn kids. But I just think they're like we are a susceptible demographic of consumers. We want so badly for our plants to have an advantage. And these companies know that. They know that. And they use very clever psychological tactics to convince you that the powder that they sell is going to help your plants and make them better. But like, I'm just here to tell you, in all likelihood, the better thing for you to do would be to like fix your VPD. Double check your AC Infinity UCI plug. The simple things.
Yep, verify
Okay.
everything.
Check for pests. Spray some capsaicin mix. Okay, the simple things.
Hope springs eternal. You know, I feel like most of the cannabis industry is built on hope. At least the growing community. When it comes to just consuming it, it's easy to go and purchase some and light it up right away.
I
Like
know,
you
right?
have hope for a half a heartbeat and then you find out your answer. When it comes to growing, we give and put so much based on a hope that this plant will be what the breeder says it is, will taste and smell amazing, will grow the way that we want it to, will turn into something that will be good medicine for us. And we live on that hope for months. And so, because so much of what our hobby is based on hope, it's real easy to peddle snake oil. Fits right into us.
It does, and we fall hook, line, and sinker for it sometimes. You know what? But you also just made me think too. Like, there's something to be said for even the placebo effect in your garden. Because if you believe, then you bring that energy into the
Yes.
garden, and
Ooh,
like
we manifesting greatness.
It's kind of just how it works. You know what I mean? Like if you believe, then the plants believe, kind of thing. I don't know. If you want to take away a silver lining, otherwise, just come over to Team Curmudgeon with old Captain, and we'll just keep it simple, Stoner. That'll be what is this? Kiss Part 2 this episode?
Mm-hmm.
What is this question? He says, are my ferment purchases emotional, or are they doing something that improves my results?
Why not both?
No. I'm here to tell you tonight, homegrown overtones, that your Comfrey ferment purchase was to fill the void in your soul.
That's some load-bearing comfort.
It is just a crutch you use. No,
We fuel our hope with and some of them absolutely work. They definitely work. I love my recharge. Take it from my cold, dead hands.
Like, I've noticed mycorrhizal making an improvement in my sex life. Have you?
I mean, if you have
I've noticed
beautiful plants that
longer,
look spectacular and you
harder
feel
erections.
like a great garden, then you're gonna kill it in the bedroom because you feel like a rock star.
I used the magic powder and it worked.
Take good care of your plants, and your partners will be happy.
I was told it would make my plants have stronger, whiter, healthier roots, but in fact it gave me the most rock-hard boners I've ever felt in my life. They never told me those benefits.
I don't consider that a benefit in my case. That happens. I'm
It's only
Calling an
only
exorcist.
if it's priapism. Only if it's for more than 4 hours. More than 4 hours, you got to call a doctor. That shit's called priapism, and you got a problem. You took too much Viagra. Or you sprinkled too much mycorrhizal powder. That shit's known to do that too. I'm kidding, guys. That's not what it's purported to do at all. But if it were purported to give you longer lasting boners, would you buy more of it? Probably would. Sickos.
I would argue that it does by transference. Not directly, but it causes a ripple effect. This is the mycorrhizal butterfly effect. It will improve everything about your life through sheer confidence.
I like that more. I like that as an episode title, I think. The mycorrhizal butterfly effect.
Yep.
Is that what we've been talking about this whole time?
Exactly.
We've actually been manifesting improvements in our personal lives through our garden products.
Congratulations, guys. You're that much more
Amazing.
confident than when you started growing. Better people every day.
What was it? The mycorrhizal...
The mycorrhizal butterfly effect.
Butterfly. That's great. Butterfly effect. Cool. Oh, well, would you look at that? Look at the time, G3. Would you look at that? It is...
Way later than we said we were going to go.
I know. Oh, thank you, Homegrown Overtones.
we missed
we
you,
are
guys.
glad to be back. It's amazing that so many people want to listen to an old man yell at the sky. And G3's words of wisdom. No, it's
I'm just here to laugh at you.
it's no.
It's
we
great,
love you
I love
guys. We missed you. What I wanted to do, I know, before an hour and 42 minutes got
Oh
away
my gosh,
from
we
us.
did. Yep, we can
Do
do
I
it super
have
quick.
time? Because
Yeah, we can do it quick.
I do. I got
quick.
time. We're going into your garden, Derp. Derpy's Turp Farm. My dude, longtime friend, man. We went to the Freedom Fest together, the original CC hangout. He
Yep.
was there.
God, that was a
Never forget.
long time ago.
Sure was.
Holy
So,
cow.
man,
Yeah, just such a great guy.
I have been just like drooling over this guy's garden for the last couple months, all right? So we'll just give you the last couple pictures, all right? That's all we need. We're starting here on 7/7. So yeah, that's what
A week ago.
A week ago.
Mm-hmm.
That's a week ago. All right, we're going to share. All right, we're in.
Oh, clean.
It is such a clean setup, right? He's got the what are the name of the bags, G3? They sell them on the Build a Soil website. The plastic lined fabric pots, great for organic growing because they're fabric pot, but kind of like has a plastic liner. It just keeps a more regulated moisture level.
Interesting. And it makes sure that the access to the air, I guess, doesn't dry out. Is it a solid
Yeah, so
plastic, or is there
I
there
don't-
ventilation through it
That
of some
I
kind?
can't tell you.
I mean, it would
that I
have to
don't-
have ventilation, otherwise you would water it and the whole thing would just fill up with water.
It's the same fabric as Living Soil Grassroots. Yeah, Grassroots. It's like the same as the beds. It's the same fabric as like
Interesting.
Living
I
Soil.
guess I
bed.
didn't realize that they had some type of plastic on the inside.
Yeah, it's like a
really-
liner because it just keeps
It's
it
just
more.
on the sides, right? It wouldn't be on the bottom. That would be silly. It'd have to be just on the sides.
Don't believe it's on the bottom as well. Yeah, just on the side.
So, is there a reason? Does
I
it get
think-
access to the air for air pruning? Is there a reason to have a fabric pot with a plastic liner? I'm so confused by this. Fascinated, but kind of confused. I need to know the benefit of this.
You're raising good points. I can't really
If
tell you.
somebody has one of these or uses somebody thing from this company, please message me. I
That's
have
right.
questions.
I was told by the fabric pot manufacturers that the benefit was root pruning, and that is from access to the air. And that is
that
just
doesn't seem to be
marketing
happening
too?
here.
Is that just marketing
I'm
too?
gonna message Derpy tomorrow.
No, I know. Like, but I see a lot of people use these, and they do fit in autopot bases, which I see here. He's got
And obviously
got
they
nice
work because
Autopot
hello,
bases
look
here.
at those.
He's got a beautiful like one product of AC Infinity's that'll always work is their Scrognet. Love the product. It comes with the hooks and it fits right onto the screen. And yeah, you can use that CFM kit to even attach it further out to the walls of your tent if you want. But like for a 2x4 such as this, the inside, like, it doesn't bow so much, you know what I mean? So you're good.
Yeah. They're also great if you have to break a plant all the way down to branches for whatever reason, if you're dunking them after dealing with pests or for whatever reason.
Yeah, yeah.
They're really
So-
great to hang individual branches on when they're drying.
Oh, yes, indeed. Indeed. I always end up cutting mine, though, like when it comes to harvest. But you can still hang the plant that's woven through the part
Oh
of
yeah,
the,
you
the
can
netting
just
that's cut.
flip it
yeah.
upside down. But like if I'm gonna be cutting something down into branches anyway, I'll cut it out and then raise the trellis
Yeah.
net up and then just hang those individual branches. One less thing to
Absolutely.
worry about.
Now, one thing I notice about this beautiful tent is, man, my man Dirt probably wishes he put that Scrognet on a little later.
A little higher.
A little higher up in the tent, because would you look at that? Now he's got to use all these yo-yos to keep those fat colas from flopping over.
They are beautiful.
They are, though, man. And that, but like I will say, like the Scrognet where it is did its job of spreading out the canopy. You know what I mean? So he's got that, like, yeah, he's got a nice
Just needed a second layer eventually.
wall to wall kind of bud setup going here. And
Does he
I-
say who this is on the right? In any of his
he
mentions
does,
at
I'm
all?
Sure. I'm sure.
I really like her structure.
Da, 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 da.
Do, 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 do.
He says GMO. Number 1 smells of onions, garlic, and gas. Number 2 smells of raw onions and Skittles. All right, that sounds
Raw
good.
onions and Skittles.
Yeah, I'm sure he says. And if you are on our Discord, again, if you're not, get on our Discord. Come on, what are you doing already? Go check out Derp's garden in the Patreon section. You can see all these pictures there, and I'm sure he gives you a breakdown of what he's growing. He has to. So let's get back to. So that's our tent setup. Let's see our flowers now. Oh wait, before we do that, one thing I want to mention, because we are talking about, I'd be remiss if I didn't bring up the product I saw, which is this this orange device right here. That is, man, I can't remember the name of it. Someone in the chat will know. It is like insurance for your grow, correct? It is like it warns you if like a light's on when it shouldn't be. Like if your AC Infinity plug fails, it'll send you a warning on your phone or something. It's like
It's
it's
not like
a
a
separate
Pulse Pro or Apogee or
Plus, yeah,
something.
the Pulse Grow. Yes, thank you. Pulse Grow unit. I am like, yeah, like no, that's logical. That's just insurance for your grow. Like as an old man now, I will tell you, I see the value of a well purchased insurance plan. Right, like we have to prepare for the unexpected. We
Yeah, it
have
doesn't
to-
take up much space either.
No, No, so I like not gonna say that's snake oil by any means. That's a cool product. If I, was gonna upgrade something, that might be on my list now. That I have had multiple failures of AC Infinity plugs. Oh,
Trust but verify.
I know. So yeah, we're getting into the flowers. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Look at those.
Ooh.
Look at that picture too, man. He's got a nice camera, doesn't he?
That's very nice.
I love when the buds start looking like this, when they're hitting the finish. You know what I mean? They're turning that final corner of the track. This is when you want to see them bulk up. Like their structure looks great. I'm sure their smells are coming in. They're like, terpy, they're frosty. What you're looking for in this phase is bulk. Weight. Man, yeah, structurally those are beautiful though.
So pretty.
You're looking for weight. So again, yeah, I see why he had to use the yo-yos. Damn, look at the structure on that. Look at the difference too.
They just get chunkier and chunkier.
That's got to be one strain, right? Like a 1 and a 2, I think. And then, is this how we're doing it here? Like 1 and 2, or it could be the same one. But you can tell very strikingly different bud structure. To me, that's got sour written all over it. It's got some kind of
Pretty foxtails.
yeah, pretty foxtails, exactly. Yeah, it is purdy.
Those genetic ones.
Very purdy. Yeah, genetic foxtails are always
Always feel
nice.
like, I mean, they're technically foxtails, but genetic foxtails and stress foxtails are very different. Look different.
They are.
Indicate different things. Especially different names.
I agree. And look, like this is 100% genetic foxtails, I would say. Even being as close to the light as it is. I mean, you can see the one in the back, not so much, right?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe a little
And that's
bit.
just gonna chunk
bit.
out a little.
Yeah.
That'll fill out too.
But like, yeah, these are like, dude, those aren't foxtails. Those are like just
They're like
whole other
nodules.
bud structures.
Whole
Yeah.
nodules.
Those are just like buds you could break off. Those are buds within the bud. You know what I mean?
Right. That's why I think that these ones specifically on this plant that we're looking at here, I think that whole thing is gonna bulk out sideways, and you're gonna lose those nodules.
Ah.
I feel like it's gonna get more rounded as it bulks
Could
out
certainly
more.
do that.
We'll have to see.
Man,
I'll
more
be
bulk.
watching.
If that happens, watch out, man. Watch out. You almost don't want too much more bulk than what he's getting.
No, because I'd start
Right.
worrying about bud rot. Like that is. Ooh,
I know. That's
that
a
looks great.
chonker.
That one doesn't look like it's gonna get much.
No. I feel like we had an A and a B of like two different phenos or two different strains. And again, like being as close to the lights as they are, man. Like this one's what, fucking 2 inches away, perhaps.
She doesn't seem bothered at all.
Doesn't seem phased one bit. Maybe I see a little bit of like some of those like calcium spots on the very tips of the topmost leaves, but man, that's it. That's a risk you got to run sometimes, my friend. Got to walk on the wild side. No, I love it. He was probably biting his nails during stretch, like, oh my god, are they gonna? He doesn't have any more room to raise his tent
Jesus.
because he's got the carbon filter and the fan right above it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So yeah,
that's close.
you ended.
She
up
doesn't
being
seem bothered
lucky.
though.
Oh look, we got a little close up of that
Ooh,
nodule.
so pretty.
Enhance.
Ugh,
It really
that's a great
is.
shot too. I mean, that's a
That's
beautiful photograph.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Like I love those types of of structures. I always find those to be some of the dankest.
Yeah, I love them when they're
Some
just
of the
one,
dankest.
like little towers. They break off perfectly and go right between grinder teeth.
He says it was day 49 of flower there. Just gave them a day of water only in the reservoir before switching to cake for the last couple weeks. Everything I've seen about this cake formula is that it really packs on the frost. So hoping that we'll get more trichome production.
Yeah.
Is that a nutrient derp? You'll have to tell me. Or are you just a romantic, a hopeful romantic, like some of us?
He made her a cake.
Do you just want to believe? Or does it have an NPK? Man, yeah, those are chonking out. Look at them.
So he's got another month to put on weight.
That's that's
potentially.
crazy. You said day 49.
Yeah. So another month. They're definitely going to bulk out. Oh, I can't wait to see them.
I'd say 21 days. Like if I'm being like I'd harvest probably day 60 to 63. Probably. I don't know. They're not my plants. I'm not in the tent, but like
I guess
that's
it depends
my
on.
average. I'm fine.
Okay, so
That's
you've
my
got
average.
you've got between 2 to 3-ish weeks.
Yeah, you got three weeks basically.
I would say a solid 3 weeks.
from that point for them to bulk out. Now, okay, so this is a week later on day 55 now. Now talk about bulk. You'll notice it right away. Like, look at that
Holy
one, right?
cow.
Yeah, you'll notice it right away. Look at this.
Oh my gosh, I want to see a close up of that one we were looking at before. Look
Yeah,
at those
those are-
leaves.
that's
Ooh,
a-
I
that's
do
a
not
chonker, man.
envy your trim jail.
That one is a chonker. That one in the back, especially. I remember what that bud
Look
looked
how
like
much bigger that bud is now.
in just 7 days.
God,
That
I
means
love
you're
this
doing it all right at this phase of the grow, man. It's like you're doing it all right. Those plants look healthy, beautiful.
I mean, those pistils still all look white,
Yeah, they're
white.
like they're pushing. There you go. A little bit of maybe a like light caused foxtail there at the top. Maybe.
Look how chunky that is.
Maybe. Kind of a sea anemone look to it. I always love that. Always love that. But damn, you're keeping them healthy, man, and like really nice and green for this phase of flower too. That's you'll have to let us know if that is this cake product you are using. Beautiful. I hope there's one more setup.
Jeez,
Oh,
I
there's
hope so
not.
too. Ah!
There's not. Just me kicking down the door.
Oh, I'm
He
going to be stalking his
says-
page now. I want to see how big they get.
He says, day 55, closing in on the end. The frost is so crazy. The flowers are fucking huge. I don't really have words right now except best run ever. Love that,
Yeah,
dude.
they're
The
killer.
smells are fucking amazing. Picking up raunchy GMO, cream, kush, Z belts, so many layers. I know this smoke is going to be supreme. Chopping it down next Sunday when I get back from camping, if I have the energy. And that was, he said that
When was that?
yesterday.
So next
So, yeah.
Sunday.
We got another
So
week.
another week. I wonder. I don't know. Those pistils are all so white.
They are, but man,
I mean, I know that those
you can't go by
they
pistils.
are chunky, but that is the one thing that I'm just like, yes, the things look chunky. The plant looks pretty
This
mature,
one,
but
not
those
so much. You got mostly orange in here, if you can see. I see a bunch of white still, but a lot of
I see
orange.
a ton of white. I maybe it will completely change in a week.
Yeah, dude, is this?
But
This
I
is,
think he could potentially even go further than that.
this one looks like that rainbow belts. Now that I'm thinking about it, it's got that archive look to it.
It's beautiful.
It is. It is, man. So, yeah, I love what he says. What is it? Double Ugly by Alley Cat Genetics.
Double
Is
ugly.
that
I
what
would.
everything is?
That's a terrible
Or
name, and in
double
no
ugly?
way describes her at all.
Huh. Maybe it's supposed to appeal to those, like, you know, GMO enjoyers, perhaps.
I mean, that's
If
like
so, I get it. I get it.
double gross.
I just need to see that one more time. That one looks more like this one looks more GMO to me. That one, because it's just like GMO to me is always a weight monster.
Is this the same one as that other one from?
In that one, I wonder
I
if
want to
they're all
compare some
double
of
ugly.
those. Beautiful
I
plant.
know. I'm looking it up right now. I'm like I can't help myself. Every time I hear a new strain.
That's a
Double
terrible
ugly.
name.
Alley Cat Genetics.
It's alley cat too.
Fish food. Happy accidents. Interest. Oh yeah, he sent me this website before.
What's the lineage?
Looking. Hold on. Shop. Oh, but he has like different lineages, different lines. Here, I'll bring it up.
Oh,
Thank you, Derp. Love your garden, man.
beautiful. I'm dying to see how long they go. I mean, he might just take them next
Dude,
weekend, no matter what
He
they
might,
look like.
He
But
might. I think like for a lot of people this time of year, it's just about like when do I have time to make it work?
hell yeah,
Double ugly.
especially because it's a task to get a plant from one part of growing into another.
GMO cookies crossed with fish food. Interesting. Yeah, I mean,
Why
I
do you
I
call
see
them
some of the GMO
ugly?
cookies. I don't know.
Oh, nice.
Why don't you start making seeds, and you can call them whatever you want. G3.
I'm going to, but I
We gotta
feel
find out what fish
pity
food is.
on her
But-
behalf. Maybe that's
Oh, it
why
says it at
I
the
would
top.
totally buy her seeds just because I felt bad for her because of the name.
Fish food is cereal milk crossed with fish scale by Rainbow Belts 3.0. So was it a mix of all of those?
Wow.
I could totally see the Rainbow Belts in that one. That's funny. That's funny.
Huh.
Yeah, no, this is a new breeder to me. I'll have to check them out. They look good, so I don't know, wherever you found them.
I mean, gosh, yeah, beautiful plant. So.
Right on,
Yeah,
Derp.
we can't.
Yeah, man, thank you. And isn't that the best feeling, too, when you have, like, a great run? Just is.
I'm telling you, that confidence carries through your whole life. If you are having a spectacular grow, it stays with you. If your tents are kicking your ass, ooh, that
right.
vibration stays with you too.
That's right. You bring that swag into the bedroom. Sometimes works, sometimes does. Believe it or not.
Be your
Or the
responsible
business-
partner.
business meeting,
Take good care of
or-
your plants.
The mini golf course, or wherever it is you're going. All right, let's pack her up, G3. I know, it's been fun.
So late. Thanks for
We got-
hanging with us so long tonight, guys.
And thank you for waiting for our triumphant return. We appreciate our Patreons sticking with us there. We appreciate everyone in the community.
Everyone,
Kind of just
yeah.
understanding, we're people too. We have life going on. Needed a couple weeks of vacay, and now let's get back to it.
Indeed. Yeah.
So yeah, guys, till next week. You know the rules. Most important of all, don't get caught.